How's everybody doing?
Doing.
Oh, you know who it is. Kosher Stoner, Adam Ill.
Chilling with Big Manny Blunt.
We're here, folks. We're here. We're still making it happen. The podcast is still going on.
Yeah.
We're doing it. Look, we're going to high-five each other right now. Everything's kosher, guys. You can watch this. I know you're watching this or downloading this on iTunes. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in California. We really have cut down on the blunts a lot, Manny, haven't we?
Just a little bit.
Because I don't even have a blunt to start the show with. We've gone like 4 years starting shows with blunts. And just, they've slowly, gradually been just going bye-bye.
It's, you know, it's the amount of dabbage that's been taking place. I don't think we need to smoke these giant-ass blunts somewhere. I like to smoke a blunt when we're, like, in a full-ass room with a bunch of people. And
homies.
Some bomb-ass OG and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll fucking throw it in a blunt and make sure there's enough weed in there so motherfuckers can taste the fucking weed and not just the blunt.
Let me ask you something real quick, Manny. When was the last time you just smoked a straight blunt with just weed and you didn't throw any hash in there? Just weed. Because I know I smoked a blunt last night. I'm not going to lie. I was chilling with the homie, and he was about to roll a blunt. I'm like, hey, before you seal it up, just let me put something in there. Because, yes, a blunt is cool. And, you know, used to be a blunt rolling champion, you know, and Manny's perfect blunts. But it's just lately, it hasn't been just weed, has it?
Nah, dude. It's been like keef and hash.
When was the last time? Can you remember the last time you had like an official all-weed blunt?
I can, because we went to the San Francisco High Times Medical Cannabis Cup. There was a few blunts rolling around there, and I know it was a blunt, just a blunt, because it tasted like paper like a motherfucker.
People don't put enough weed in their blunt.
No.
Well, we usually start with the blunt, but I don't have a blunt right now. I got a raw cone. We got some papers in the blunt, and this is all weed, Manny blunts.
I still have 2 gold 24 karat fucking papers.
The shine papers?
But I promised them Sean Don in the West Coast carry, you know. I told them I just forgot to leave them there the other day, but I still have 2 of the shine papers.
I still roll around with my empty pack because I still want to look like I'm balling, because these are $50 a pack. These 24. I don't know if y'all have seen our Instagram, if you've seen, or we've been smoking gold joints lately, and they're $50 for a pack.
I think I rolled the first Yarada fucking gold joint.
Yeah, you doubled it up.
I was like, fuck it, I got to Instagram this one quick. They were like, oh, fix the run. But that's just the gold ash, homie. My bad.
Yeah, I'm like those broke people. When you buy a bottle of Cristal and you drink it, and you still keep the bottle of Cristal, you're like, yeah, I used to drink that shit.
Hey,
I still got it.
There's gold in the papers?
There's actual gold in the paper, and then...
the paper is made of 24 karat gold. It's like a
and
sheet.
you're just burning it up because you just like
burning it.
We just
I got
balling
gold
like
all
all
up in my lungs.
Just making it happen, man. That's what we do on the podcast, is make it happen.
Who we talking to?
Shout out to Meditainer and Shine Papers for hooking those up, too. Yes, we got some familiar faces. Wait, I don't know if this guy's ever been on the podcast before. I know he's been around the podcast and has been, you know, in a different studio, not our secret location today. But
I know he's in our High Times LA first Cannabis Cup video.
Okay, he's been around the podcast for a long time, but I don't think he's ever embraced the microphone and
no, never really been on the microphone before.
What?
Been around you guys, but never on the microphone.
Because y'all always throwing shit at us, like dabs and fucking shirts and shit to give away.
And rubber bands.
Yeah, Adam Rubber Bands.
Rubber Band Wars. What y'all know about the Rubber Band Wars? Y'all fucking killed me yesterday.
My hand is still a little itchy.
What happened yesterday is, you know, we were just chilling, hanging out, and we had a 20-pound bag of rubber bands just hanging out. Don't ask me why. We just have a lot of rubber bands. And so what happened is just, you know, friendly flicking of a rubber band to each other. Just floaters. You know, they were just floaters at first. And all of a sudden, it just started turning into like a Black Ops rubber band fucking challenge 2-on-1, capture the flag fucking domination battle.
Adam thought he was slick.
Yeah, until I booby trapped the door.
It was like 2-on-1. It was both of them against me. I was like, I had like a pile of rubber bands next to me because they just kept shooting.
He got
me.
us the first time though. He came through the door.
So then like I just grabbed him and I escaped the room and I fucking tried to trick them and I opened all these doors and they didn't know where I was and I like somersault flipped and I was like shooting all these rubber bands at them.
So then we both woke up and we're like, you
but
know what?
yeah, it was 2-on-1, so I couldn't go. I'm not Rambo or anything.
Like, let's get him. Booby trapped the door.
So
what on earth were you guys dabbing?
Okay, Rubber Band War was pretty epic. Well, that's Dabbin' David, right?
David
David
Dabbin.
Dabbin.
I thought I had it right that time too.
Always leave it up to you to screw
I was
something
gonna call
up,
you
man.
Double D.
Double D. I like that Double D.
I
No,
like double
David
D's
Davin.
too.
David Davin.
Throw some D's on that bitch.
Yeah.
Because he's always gonna be dabbing us out, so we're gonna call him David Dabbin. So get those dabs
Stay
up.
dabbing. Stay dabbing.
What? And of course, a friend of the show and an active member in the community, and you might see him at a couple of these shows and events. And he does his own events. One, unfortunately, that I missed because I was out of the country, but Mandy Blunt's got to host
Yes,
and
sir.
MC and won some amazing prize from the raffle.
Thank you, Waxworks.
Oh yeah, that's right. Manny Blunt came up.
Dude, I was fucking mobbing down fucking Venice Beach the other day on my fucking longboard that I won from them.
Yes, we
Fuck
have
yeah.
Jeremy with Rig Rags in the building
Thank you,
also.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, Jeremy was
Always
also.
a pleasure to see you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for
Likewise.
coming. And Jeremy was also with me to experience some of the events that was happening in Denver
True.
over this 7/10 weekend holiday event. Is this considered a holiday 7/10? Is it like a new
I guess
It
it
is.
is now.
smoking holiday
it is.
I
celebration?
believe this was the christening of it.
This was like the official first year, because we've been
Oh, yeah.
saying
Oh,
7/10
yeah.
for a couple of years now. You know, that Graham Glob video we did was over 2 years ago now. 2 years ago.
Is that why you didn't have a domeless nail or an infinity or?
Yes, yes. I don't know if you have seen the Adam versus Graham Glob video on YouTube, but it has reached over 100,000 views. Thank you guys
Wow.
very much. And I love all the comments. And Manny Blunt's has been on top of them, and they are very entertaining. But you guys need to see the post date stamp on that video, guys, because that was done in 2011.
People are very emotional about the
Damn.
kind
Wow.
of nail that you used.
Yes, I did a Graham Glob in 2011, and I had to get a custom quartz nail made because there was no 29 millimeter
mils?
nails.
No?
There was no domeless nails. You know, the only thing was like 18 millimeter nails.
Wow, way back in 2011, huh?
Way
Yeah,
back
man.
in 2011 when the
Back in the
titanium.
day.
So I was over there, trying to do it, and I had a custom glass blower make me a nail so we could consume this gram. And yes, the bong was dirty, and yes, it was in the spur of the moment. You know, we just said, fuck it, we're going to do it now. And I tried to consume this Graham Glob, and I epically failed. It happens. There was smoke that escaped, and my lungs got annihilated. And the wax in 2011 isn't what it is today.
Ooh,
Well, I mean,
that's
it wasn't.
true.
It wasn't like we were trying to dab you out with the best shit that we had either. Fool was like, here, grab that shit
Yeah.
that's left over from the other day. Grab
Exactly.
that shit that looks like
It's a whole
reclaim that
gram.
nobody's
Yeah,
smoking.
we just
Take
gotta make
that
sure it
shit-
weighs a gram
Yeah.
and hit it.
We were just trying to accumulate a gram back in 2011, but
we were a little bit more broke than we are right now, and fucking we didn't have that bomb yellow
Yeah,
shit.
we're just trying to pull off some cool shit.
today we got nug runs of shit that's been vac purged for weeks, and there's no bubbles in it, and
Oh yeah.
it's all terpened, and it's
All these
see-through,
slab
it's transparent and super clean. Like, a Graham Glob today is going to be way different than 2011.
Outrageous.
Yeah,
on
there's
the
a
average,
Oh,
yeah.
There's a few on Instagram that we did. I mean, we've taken a few giant fucking globs. I think there's David Dabbin, myself, and Mr. J. Graham on Mr. Cali Connection Seed Company's Instagram. You can see
Oh, yeah,
us
gotta
taking
check
about
those
a
out.
gram
Check
each
those
on
out.
that one.
Yes, and we got the
Another
Double
day at the
J doing
office.
the Graham Glob on the podcast Instagram, too.
Though he had to
Yes.
take that one.
Ooh,
We- that's gonna be a reply to our Graham
Yeah,
Glob
that's,
video.
the full video's coming on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And we also have a bunch of those videos of us doing Graham Globs to others on the streets. Like, we have Miyagi doing a Graham Glob, the dump
Oh,
truck.
nice.
And
Slim.
people are thinking that's not a gram, and then we have Slim doing a Graham Glob as well. Plus all the slab dabs and Graham Globs we've been doing at all these cups we've been going to.
Yep.
So, I mean,
You guys been getting people fucked up, man.
you
Oh,
were at
man.
the San Francisco Cannabis
I
Cup.
was
Yes,
there
sir.
too.
Did
Yes,
you
sir.
see the slab dabs we were doing?
I saw two
Oh.
girls that I don't think will ever forget you.
The ones on stage? I think they forgot me. I don't think they remember anything that happened.
There's a picture where somebody caught the action where one of the girls is erupting and my face is just like, oh, running away from the splatter.
I remember one of the participants in the slab dabs was that older lady, and she took that big rip and held
I wish I knew her
it and
name.
The
blew it
70-year-old lady?
out.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was amazing. I can't even do that.
I think the DJ has video of that. I'll ask him for it. We'll post it up somewhere. But I gave her at least like a 3-gram slab.
Yeah, she held it.
And
She held it.
she
She
took
held
it all and held it in. and then blew it out. 'Cause she's old school. She didn't really
Yeah.
know
And
any
she
better.
finished her milk up and everything and cleared the chamber.
And then
Yeah.
she coughed and disappeared into the
I
crowd.
can't do a gram. I can't do a half gram.
Hell no, me neither. I could, but I don't want to.
Old school wasn't playing that day. Tell you
Yeah.
that much.
You could do it. It's just you don't want to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I
So
mean, I guess anyone can do it. It's just a matter of,
Man.
like, can you take it?
do you
I
want
don't
to?
think
No.
anyone can take it. Like, even Emerge, when he takes that repetitive, people are like,
Circular
it's
to-
circular
yeah,
fucking
breathing.
Who gives a fuck? Try that shit. I tried it. It fucking gets you obliterated, and you still end up coughing and sweating like a motherfucker.
That guy
I can't handle
does
that. I'd puke.
4-gram dabs like nothing though. Emerge of puffin dabs, the customized torches. That guy, he was making Yoda.
That's 8 of those Yo dabs.
He was making Yoda dabs. Have you seen the Yoda
He's
heads?
the hardest dabber I ever seen.
Shouts out to Emerge too. He was a great host in Colorado when I was out there in Denver. He was real hospitable. He let me into his place.
I never seen anybody even attempt dab.
Yeah.
Dab full time.
He is out of control. He says he's not
Beast.
from this world, and I
Beast.
kind of believe it the more I hang out with him.
Yeah, dude, he's a freaking
Beast
Jedi.
mode.
Yeah, he's very genuine and very awesome. He's an awesome dude. But so 710 is a new stoner holiday. It's a new
Well, it
stoner
looks
time.
like they're gonna keep up this event. So,
Now, do you think it's just gonna be it's a Colorado thing, or are we gonna make it an everywhere thing? Like,
well, I guess that's actually gonna depend on the laws. I think that for right now, it seems like Colorado's the place.
what about
You
Washington?
never know. Washington has a couple events coming up that could change
Seattle.
They got
Seattle's
the
coming up.
High Times Cannabis Cups coming up in
Well,
September.
Hemp
So
Fest
is
is
Hemp
also
Fest in
huge
August.
out
mind. You
there.
guys ever been to Hemp Fest?
We went to Hemp Stock, I think it
In
was.
Portland,
In
though.
Portland.
Hemp Fest is kind of a different animal,
I heard it's like
Um,
200,000 people or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
You don't want to fuck with that quick.
people.
It's massive,
Damn.
massive numbers.
That crew goes hard.
But
it's
like the
humongous.
vending and stuff is totally different. It's much more like a hemp con type of vendor, if you know what I'm saying.
Like
Low end,
right,
low end stuff.
like swap meet.
Yeah, like you're probably not gonna see
Chinese
any torch
glass
tubes
and-
Darby's not gonna
Okay,
have a
it's
booth
like
there.
it's very hippie-ish. The crowd up there is very like
Yeah, exactly.
nature loving.
That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, the people that go
They like
there,
hemp wicks and fucking wooden pipes.
In honesty, if it truly is supposed to be a celebration of hemp,
I love you
know,
guys. No,
that's
nothing
right.
personal. Just say it.
Yeah, you're right on.
Yeah.
It's that kind of the Birkenstocks. It's that type of crowd.
Like, cause the LA and Denver scene, they're just. I mean, it's super heady. Everyone with their heady ass pendants and.
Denver is
Top
amazing.
shelf on everything you do.
Yeah.
People were walking around with like 8-pound hats with like $100 worth of pins, thousands of dollars worth of pins in there. I saw an $1,800 dabber go for sale at the.
Say that
at-
again. You saw what?
I got one if you guys need one.
A dabber.
$1,800.
You know what a dabber is, right? A dabber is something that you take your wax and you put on the nail to take a hit,
Yeah.
right? So now people have them as pins in their hat, and there's some awesome. There's Skywalker wraps, there's a dabber eyes, there's all sorts of
There's
awesome
pendant
artists out
dabbers,
there.
too.
Yes, but there was someone that sold his hat pin that was also a dabber for $1,800, $1,800.
Now,
That
what
is
this
quite the come up.
this $1,800? What does that buy you exactly?
It gets
Is
you
this-
high every time you use it.
Did it have diamonds or anything? I mean,
So it was I believe there
Thank
was
you,
a
was
precious
diamond.
stone, probably a diamond in there.
I'm blanking on the guy that makes the pendant.
Jedi.
Jason Burris.
A diamond,
There's
huh?
another guy,
That's what they say, diamonds are
Skywalker
forever.
wraps.
the one he
Organic bling.
the one Emerge had on with the encased diamond in it.
Uh huh. I don't know who made it.
Blanking on the guy's
Well,
name.
you'll think about it once you start
But
smoking some
he
more.
does he does electroforming and shit like that.
Yes.
Big Pizzle?
Big Pizzle,
Not him.
Chaos Control.
That's
I don't
Big
know.
Pizzle.
There's so
Now we're
many.
just naming a bunch of
the
companies.
the pendant Emerge had on was a dabber also, and it had a diamond encased in it. And that's worth
Wow.
a lot of money too. But like,
Yeah. Well, this one had a diamond. I guess it had a real diamond in it. That's why the value was so high because of the stone that was in it. But it's just showing you the market, the generation that is coming up. Like
It's nuts. It's
this
crazy.
is what people are looking
Crazy.
for. They want to step their glass game up. You know what I've always said? I want to smoke off a diamond nail.
That's what we were thinking already, right? We're gonna get a big ass diamond so we can smoke.
I
Hell
think
yeah.
it's too hot, right? Like,
Well,
Well,
diamonds come from really hot and high pressure.
yeah, and it's mostly just pressurized carbon, I guess. Basically, is what makes the
won't
diamond.
the heating and cooling of it crack the diamond?
I'm not sure about that. I don't
Diamonds are
think so.
kind of weak. I don't know if the heating it, like, because
I
that
don't
might
know.
make it
I
expand.
guess you
and
need a
contract.
diamond expert. To
Yeah,
really
I'm
talk
not a
about that.
diamond expert, but I don't think heat will fuck with a diamond at all.
I know
Because
that
it
a lot of
takes-
other stones crack due to that, and they melt. You know, when they're doing it with glass blowing.
Right.
It has to be very specific as far as the stone that they can encase.
'Cause
I know
I
they
think-
can't encase diamonds.
No, we need to find another natural source to consume this concentrates on. Because I heard a lot of rumors now about the metals being used to smoke, and that's
I like the Hellstone idea.
it's just a natural rock. Or that's just a bunch of crushed glass. What is the hellstone again? Is it?
Isn't it volcanic or something?
It's
I
rock,
don't know.
right?
I
think it's volcanic rock.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just a bunch of rock. I don't know.
There's definitely healthy alternatives out there, and I think we're like slowly making steps towards getting more and more healthy with it. But at least we're vaporizing in theory, right? So
We're freebasing, if that's called vaporizing. Yes, we are.
well, if you've dabbed to a hot nail that was too hot, you've seen it catch on fire,
Yep.
right? So like,
Well, is that
People say
because of
that's
nail, or is that
butane.
because there's residual butane in
no,
your
it's
wax?
because the nail's too hot.
You sure
It
about
happens
Yeah,
on
for
quartz
sure.
nails mostly. I've seen it mostly on quartz
that?
nails.
Well, people
You
drop
drop it
the
right
quartz
when
You
is
can
still
do it.
red.
shit's
You can do it
fucking
to
red.
water hash too.
You've seen water hash explode?
Catch on fire.
I've seen
Yeah?
it catch on
Yeah,
fire
for
if you
sure.
put it on the nail.
Not
Even.
pop and explode. The popping is butane.
The sizzle.
Yeah. Well, there's boiling that goes on too.
Sometimes there's water still in there. I know people like to put their shit
Water
in the freezer
definitely makes it
to
sizzle.
stabilize it.
Like
But
the
like there's
parachuters.
the parachuters come from butane.
See, it's always scary to dab someone else's stuff, especially when you have these little rigs, because now everyone wants little rigs and it's so close to your face.
Oh
If you
yeah.
get some
Oh, dude, you
underpurged
get
wax, you gotta
parachuters in your
in your
eye.
eyeball. Can you imagine your retina just being fired with oil?
My favorite is still just like a really
on
good
the screen.
shower. I like the recyclers and everything, but like I still just like a really, really effortless perk.
Just easy draw.
And I like the small pieces, but I still dig like
What's an effortless perk to you? Just like a regular
Like,
down
a
stem
lot
with
of
six
like
holes,
well,
4
I'll,
holes, 3 holes.
I'll use
slits,
also an
2 holes?
example like a lot of the shower head perks that are out there. When you
3,000
hit them,
slits?
it's like just breathing in air. You
Yeah.
gotta look to see if there's water.
It's like a smooth hit, so there's no like.
I've even
It's
seen
no
the people
chug,
that
no-
made the piece have to look.
Yeah,
Like,
it
what
kind
the
of the water kind of foams up. It doesn't
Yeah,
really
it
bubble.
stacks. It's more of a stacker.
Yeah, bubble stack's really nice. You have like basically no pain from the hit. You know, it filters the hit really well.
So there's many factors to a hit though, because sometimes the pain comes from what you're smoking. Because I've had flour that was just absolutely gross.
Ooh,
Now
not
that I'm
properly
more familiar
flushed.
with it, yeah, it wasn't flushed all the way, or it had some PM on it,
Yep.
or it's moldy. You know, the more you understand about the shit, the more you realize all the crap you've been smoking.
Yeah, I guess
growing
there's a lot to it.
Come too far.
up to smoke swag.
It's a nice hat you got on there. Adam.
Oh, thank you. It's the second time someone said that today. These are just the official High Times Cannabis Cup hats of
Thanks, Ruga.
San Francisco. Grassroots.
That's a good
Design.
one.
Yeah, I like it.
Congratulations, by the way, on your recent marriage.
Oh, yes. You know he got married, right? Ruga.
Oh,
Mr.
Ruga? Yeah,
Grassroots.
yeah.
Yes, they
I
had
did
a
hear that.
celebration. So, yes, so 7/10, great holiday. I was in Denver. I emceed the Dabs of Denver charity event that went to the Disabled Veterans of America. It was a local union out there in Colorado that they gave all the proceeds to, and the event was cool. There was DJs, Task Rock performed. The raffle was crazy.
Was it? Raffles do really well.
But the raffles, I was like, man, I wanted to enter really, really bad. I was like, ooh, maybe I'll have the same luck as Manny. But I didn't want the controversy, like, oh, it's rigged. So I was like, you know what?
It's kind of embarrassing too when like you do that shit and like accidentally it's like,
Hey, you won, dummy.
Whoops.
Ewok was giving out one of his putter dome
My bad.
sets.
Yeah, that's pretty
Have
cool.
you seen that? That shit
Yeah,
was
yeah.
so
Those are
fun.
gnarly,
I
dude.
had fun. I was putting and dabbing. Ewok, he has this quartz. He has this quartz dome that you put on your rig, right? What it is, it's like a green. It's like a putting machine. And then what you do is you have a boro ball, and you stuff
you
it.
have a
with,
Boro ball.
you stuff it with your butter, or butter's better because it doesn't really
Right.
stick. But you could. I put some shatter in there, but you just stuff the ball and you put it on the on the green, and then you get this little glass putter or a driver or iron. You could choose because he has a little glass thing, and you just hit the ball and it goes down the track into your nail, and then you
Yep.
start inhaling. It was so fun, bro. It's
That
probably
sounds
all over.
pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah. So he gave out one of those. There were some skateboards. There was bubble bag machines. Milo was there. Hashbean was there. There was barbecue grills that were.
I heard
Giving
it
out-
went well. I like the sentiment, the doing it for the veterans, and that's
It
a
was
great
cool.
concept.
I just
and,
wish the air conditioning was on.
Oh, I see.
Have you been to the Oriental Theater before?
I have.
It was built in like 1937.
It's where the EA bash,
Yeah.
the Heal the Nation bash was
Yes.
for the Secret Cup.
Was it? How was the weather when you were? Was it hot inside? Was it cool? Was it comfortable?
It was actually, I believe, cold at that time.
That must have been
So
better.
it was very nice, actually. Yeah, I
'Cause it was-
totally enjoyed myself at
It
that
was
event.
hot. You had hundreds of dudes in there. Everyone with e-nails and torches. So you're
Yeah.
adding to the heat, and then they're coughing and they're sweating, and it's adding more heat because of body heat. And it was intense, and then the stage lights. But it was a cool event. It was and then basically that event just multiplied by 100 when the 710 Cup came around.
Yeah.
And that was during the weekend. That was brought by
Did you
Grassroots and
see,
Hitman.
what kind of oil did you see at the 710 Cup? Because I was in my booth the whole time, and I had to rely on
Are you okay?
people that came by and visited me. Thank you to everybody who
Oh
did.
my god.
And I didn't see a lot of oil. I mean, I saw the entries, and
They were all different.
yeah, it was really tough to get any
Different,
sort of
man.
They're
feel off of
different.
the
Yeah.
entries.
They're all different.
Some, but
They had
talking to the
75
judges, some
entries.
of
Just
them
so you guys
liked
know,
it.
75 entries were entered, and each judge got a 0.1 of each entry. So they got about a
Yeah.
quarter ounce, and they got it on Friday night, and they had to turn in their tallies by Sunday afternoon. So they had about 3 days to smoke 70 different
So I had
flavors
about
to judge.
6
Wow.
judges in my
I would've
booth
been so high.
at one time, and they all had these little bags, which is countless little
Parchments.
countless little parchments.
What are you showing off over there, Manny? You are opening up. Are
Oh
those
my God,
Are those
dude.
a cushy
what
candies?
taste- what is that?
Well, I got to meet those guys at the 710 Cup too.
I was gonna say,
Oh, the
speaking
Kush
of
candies, yeah.
Seven
friends
Ten-
visiting in 710 Cup, so I was talking to this guy Cushy Candy on Instagram because he has these amazing looking candy bars. They're like, they're all
I saw some of
different.
those on the Instagram.
They're like that one's
Beautiful.
strawberry banana, and it literally looks like you took a strawberry and a banana candy and just mashed it together. And then there's like these little red sweet things inside that look like dried up pomegranates.
It's like dried strawberry
Pass it
jam.
around.
Is it medicated? That's
Yes.
nice.
Well, I got to meet these guys. Cushy Candy. He was in the Stay Concentrated booth with Dabbers Daily
Okay.
and Mortimer Says. And they had dope ass glass. They had an elbow dinosaur piece over there. And they had some e-nails.
I'm not gonna lie, I already ate 2 of them. The blueberry something or other, and the raspberry sherbet. Oh my god!
I tried their root beer
Man,
float,
that's epic.
which was very delicious.
Tastes
It
good.
tasted just like vanilla, and then
Oh.
I had this after root beer taste, and then I had their dark chocolate bacon.
Very good.
Their dark chocolate bacon with I think chipotle spices. It's like
What?
a chipotle bacon dark chocolate edible.
We'll
No
try
way.
all of these. This is cookies and cream. That's about
They
to
were
go
very
around.
delicious. They actually, you could see on Instagram, if you go to Dabbers Daily Instagram, they triple ninja dabbed me, the Cushy Candy crew, in their booth.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I got triple ninja dabbed. I was just going to get some blueberry from Mortimer Says, and then all of a sudden, Cushy Candy and Dabbers Daily just dropped bombs on me. So I had 3 dabbers on my nail at the
That's
same
ridiculous.
time. I wasn't expecting it either. You gotta, sometimes you like waiting for those things. You can like
Did you
prepare
try
your
this?
lungs.
Did you try this one?
This
Get
was a
yourself
true
set.
ninja dab, huh?
Strawberry
But this
banana.
it was triple ninja dab. I was
Delicious.
not expecting it, and I
Delicious.
totally should have.
cookies and cream.
So I'm
That
gonna
candy
try
was
cookies.
When
delicious.
I'm on the airplane, I'm gonna eat this.
Yeah. So we're passing out Cushy candies right now.
Try this one.
From the
Cookies and cream, huh?
But yeah, so they had 70
Ooh.
different entries,
Eli.
This one.
and they had 3 days to enter
Where's
the
Jay?
judges. Hey, Double J, Graham Glob Survivor. Oh, this is a bomb. Cookies and cream?
Take a piece and pass it down.
Oh, the man, the myth, the legend. My
You want some
goodness.
edibles? These are some delicious cushy candies.
There's a bite left of this strawberry
That
banana
was
cream.
delicious.
This is off. This is delicious right here. That's excellent.
Peanut butter pretzel.
Certified by Kensington Chap.
Kensington.
Kensington Chap. Yeah.
You're just trying to get me
Wow.
fucked up on these edibles, man. I don't even eat edibles. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to my mom's for dinner
Well, look,
later. I'm gonna be like,
There's 4
Best
here,
dinner ever.
and there's 4 candy. There's 5 of us here, and there's 4 candy bars, so you won't eat a whole one.
it's all right. I'll just eat a piece of each one.
We
so
have
it'll
the
be like
one
I ate a whole
mystery
bar.
flavor. This is gonna be
That was
guess the
delicious.
flavor.
All right, well, guess the flavor. So, what'd you think overall of the weekend in Denver? Because you were there, you had a booth as a vendor. Because I didn't go. I just went
Oh
as
boy.
a person to
Put me on
observe
the spot, huh?
the show. No, I'm not putting you on the spot. You don't have to answer. I'm just asking you a question.
Well, I'll tell you
because
like this.
you've been to many cannabis events. You've actually thrown events. You know,
Let's
So-
first start with the things I liked. So.
I like that.
Uh-oh.
I like that.
Here we
I
go.
like the chocolate. Is it the chocolate bacon?
Damn. That's
Why are you making that face?
What's that face
Is
for?
this the chocolate bacon? The mystery
Got
flavor?
the cookies and cream right
it.
here,
Ooh, okay.
and the peanut butter pretzel.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna leave that
that's
one right there
bacon,
for you to try.
dark chocolate with chipotle. Try this one. This is the business.
Is it? Cookies and cream
That's
is officially
interesting.
good.
Yeah,
It's
cookies and
spicy
cream.
chocolate with bacon bits.
You guys didn't
This sounds
try
like
the
a meal in
raspberry.
a little bag here.
Is that the blue one with the red dots?
That's the blueberry. The raspberry
I
is
need to
bomb.
stop eating this. Stuff
Oh my
right now.
god, that bacon is delicious.
Wow, that's weird. That's like strangely addicting, bro. I didn't
That's-
really
I
like
like that
it,
one a
but I
lot.
kind of want to taste it
You
again.
need another bite.
Look, David Dabbin's fucking just moving it around in his mouth. It's kind of weird.
You want more?
huh?
Dark chocolate
Don't
bacon.
take
Let
it away
other
yet.
people
Don't
try
take
it.
it away yet.
Let other
Chocolate
people try it,
bacon?
fool.
I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
pass on the chocolate bacon.
Try it, bro. You gotta try it at least
You
once.
have to.
I have to try it.
It's just a bite.
Alright,
Oh my
alright.
God.
If you don't like it, yeah.
Dark. Take that piece right there. It's dark chocolate with bacon bits and chipotle.
Alright,
it's
here
delicious.
goes.
It's kind of crazy. It's like, I don't know if I want to say it was good, but I'll eat it again.
I'll eat the hell out of that.
What the fuck?
Dude, it's
I
good.
got the perfect description.
Okay.
It's basically like you took some jerky and dipped it in some chocolate. That's basically what it's like.
Kind of what it tastes
It's
like.
bomb.
It's
I
pretty
like both
good.
of those things.
A little twist of spice.
The texture is the strangest. You bite into it,
Yeah.
and it is not like any kind of chocolate bar you have ever eaten.
I got one of the fatty parts too.
Ooh.
Hey, I had a
The
lot of
chewy
bacon.
part, huh?
Had a lot of bacon in my bite.
I'm gonna go ahead and pass it along.
Yeah, it's a
Chocolate bacon, my friend.
yeah, it's a good piece. So, what did you like about the 710?
Okay, there were a lot of people there.
It was a good turnout.
I was pretty shocked, especially on the Sunday where they did the awards. He had that whole area just
Yeah.
filled,
Looked like an amphitheater.
you know, and it felt like, it felt like High Times or something, like it felt like a big show, bigger than
For the first event, yeah, it had a good
yeah,
turnout.
From the pictures, it looked like it was huge, dude. Like you
Here's,
could just-
okay, let me lay it out for you real quick, Manny, since you weren't there. So you walk in, right? You have the front entrance, or the main entrance where you walk in, and then you have like a row of booths, and you have this huge double-story tent next to you, and that was like the main tent. That's where Grassroots, Hitman, Sohio, some Precious Stones, some other companies,
Yeah.
and Turpex. They were all in that tent, and they had a stage, and that's where all the dab panels were, right? That's right when you walk in. You keep going straight, and there's more booths going around, just like a whole bunch of booths. Spoiled, Top Shelf, the No Goo people were there, Dab Essentials, a whole bunch of the Weed Maps, whole bunch of show friends were there. And then they had another stage out there where Marlon Asher performed, and they had some other DJs. Okay, and then they had the Weed Maps had this little little back section room that was inside. That was one side. And now if you go in and you turn left, you have vendor aisle, and it's just a bunch of vendor tents. That's all it was. There's a bunch of different companies that were selling shirts, T-shirts, hats, pins, glass, rig rags, all sorts of smoking accessories.
basically.
shit.
Okay, so that's the rundown.
All
So
sorts of
there were
goodies,
lots
huh?
of people. You like that there was lots of people there.
There was definitely a lot of people. There was, I don't know if there were too many booths. There was a lot of booths too, The way that they had it lined up was decent, I guess we got a lot of flow from the traffic. having there was a lot of stages, and there was a lot of the same kind of music, and I didn't really. I really wanted there to be like a master of ceremonies or some sort of
MC, someone to keep it going, to
something
keep you
to
guys
explain
informed.
what's going on, and to explain to the people where things were,
Yes.
what was going on at what time,
Who's performing where,
things like that.
when the
We're
panel,
we're really good at that.
when
Yeah,
the panels
you guys are.
who's performing when.
For me, a lot of it goes back to still the best event is still the Cannabis Cup in Amsterdam. They
Which one?
Hands down.
just in general, they throw the best parties and they throw the simplest event, And the one they did out here in Denver was cool, but it was crazy.
It was too packed. It was too
Right?
packed.
And so when I think about it as a person attending, the most fun that I've had is definitely still there.
You going back in November?
I'd really like to. We'll see.
26th annual.
We'll see. It's
Looking forward to
partly
that one
because
if we
the
get out
city's
there.
so awesome, and it's partly because
Cores are legal.
partly because they
What?
do a
What?
really good job with the show. The
Don't
yeah,
wreck it.
yeah,
Don't
we
Sorry,
all know
I-
what you go there for.
I didn't mean
Adam.
to say that.
Yeah,
Don't
the
like it
all
for
you
the
can
rest
beat
of us.
pass. Have you
Yeah.
heard of the all you can beat pass?
You never had the all you can beat pass?
or the pussy port?
The pussy port. The pussy
No,
port
I've
pass,
never
right?
had that.
Look, they have. See, now that they know a lot of Americans go there and we're gluttonous, they have this instead of all you can eat, it's all you can beat. You play this flat rate. You get like 2 hours, and every whore that participates in the program, you
This
just
sounds
go
not true.
all you can
This
beat.
sounds like a story.
You just.
It's a good story, isn't it?
And then it comes with the pussy port too. It comes instead of a passport to go to different countries.
Port?
You get stamps from all the whores you are
You
with.
get stamped.
Yeah, so it's like, all right, I'm gonna go to France, and then you see the France flag in the window, so you go to her.
Oh yeah,
And then
it's
she
just
stamps
like
your
that.
shit, like boom, you've been to France, and then you go, oh, Spain, boom, you find the Spanish girl, and with the Spain flag, and then you do your business, and then boom,
They have flags.
Yeah.
that's
And
the
then
new shit.
once you
That's
go
to
around
tell you
new
where they're
shit,
from.
What,
Oh
so,
my
so the
God.
stamp would be the flag.
It's window decal.
Once you
Man,
go around the
I'm
world, you get a hoe for free.
Yeah.
You missed a couple
Oh.
years and you just missed out on everything.
Talk
apparently.
about
Marketing
around the
now,
world in
bro.
80 days,
Wow.
huh?
Marketing. Red light district's all about marketing, right? Groupon. They got
Oh.
living social deals.
Yep.
You go group rates.
Wow, that sounds super great.
You didn't hear
I'm
about the
sure
group rates?
There's group rates?
Yeah.
Oh. Veteran deals.
Leave it to you to educate me on Amsterdam.
Yeah, right.
Adam knows everything about Amsterdam
Yeah, right.
and
No.
The red light district.
the seedy
Yeah,
underworld
maybe
that
the red
happens over
light
there.
I like riding my bike through the red light district.
Yeah, that's
it's very fun. And then just
I like watching people walk
Yeah.
their kids through it.
And then you
Oh,
gotta
that's the best for tourists.
you ride your bike, you read your bell, and you go, oh, hold on, you stop, you lock your bike right there while looking at the horror. You're like, hold on, I gotta lock this shit. And then she's just sitting there waiting, and then somebody goes in front of you, and you're like, damn, I don't
Damn
want to
it.
go.
Or you go by, you do a wheelie so she can give you a discount.
Show you
buddy
got
hop
some
over the
talent.
grach.
Hey, bitch,
Oh
if
my
I jump
God.
over, will you give me a discount?
If I bunny hop the grach, is that okay?
Bring her a waffle with some
I don't know
strawberries.
if
on
I-
top of it.
What does
If
it
I'll
mean
be
when
a-
they say, and when you walk by and they say, "Bafanculo"? And then they close the curtain.
Mm.
Or they look at you and go,
Is that
no,
what
no,
they do
no,
to
no,
you?
no. Go. No. Like, damn, what?
When they hold the door closed, right?
They
Hey,
sit
get out
there.
of there.
I'm closed. 5-minute
You
break.
guys are trouble.
No, I don't know what we're talking
I'm on my
about.
lunch.
What are we even talking about?
This
The
is-
710 cup.
This is scary.
Right? The hell? The hell?
What do you mean you
Well,
closed?
My euros
I
are
liked
good.
that there were a lot of people. I liked a lot of that stuff. The complaints that I heard from some of the people were that they didn't. There wasn't a lot of oil to buy. Apparently. Did you guys experience that or no?
At a cup like
I
that, there's
think
not
by
enough oil to
Sunday
buy?
night there was no more oil to buy, but if you were there Saturday and Sunday morning, yes.
Yeah,
there was.
Saturday during the rain, some people were coming looking for oil because they couldn't find any.
Well, Saturday during the rain, people were looking for dry land too, because that rain was fucking horrendous.
yeah,
I
that
saw
was
that shit on the news, bro. There was a highway that was shut down because of the mudslides.
Dude,
it was
Those
pretty
some crazy-
epic.
parking lots were
crazy wicked
flooded.
weather,
People
man.
decided just to park in some random field outside where the storm drain was.
I
and then-
felt bad for them. You know, that was a really, really bad thing to happen. And due to the laws, you kind of have to do the events outside. And so they didn't have a lot of choice as to where they put the booth. And we were all outside in the rain.
There was a lake that happened right there by the stage where the award ceremony was, and there was flooding going on. I heard lots of glass breaking.
Yeah, there was a lot of loss.
I heard a lot of, like, the rain started, and all of a sudden you're fuck! Oh, shit! What the fuck? Yes. And there was some
Thousands of
amazing
dollars.
glass blowers there that were displaying stuff, like Steve Bates was there and Adam
Yeah,
Lee.
I felt sorry for them too. You know, I felt like if you didn't know, you walk right by that booth and you didn't know what was there. That like to put those people together and have them blow glass is so epic. Like, so awesome. That should have been on a stage.
Yeah,
all
they
to
should have their own
itself.
section.
That should have been, you know, if I would have had a choice, I would have gladly chosen to be near that stage. You know, that I would have switched out whatever was at our stage, and you know, I think they could have used maybe less music. Not all the music was awesome.
Yeah, they
let's
could have
say.
had like a podcast on one of those stages for an hour just to kind of, you know.
That would have been
change-
nice.
You,
change the
you
vibe
guys
a little
said
bit.
3 stages of music?
There
Three
was
stages
4,
of-
wasn't there?
No, there's 3 stages.
See,
There was.
We would have.
Yeah, I guess there was 4 stages. but-
Podcast
4
would have done it
stages.
different. We would have had hip hop on one. We would have had the Jewish All Stars on the other one, and the Mexican
Yeah.
fucking bandas on the other side. Music for everybody.
Next month, yeah.
Okay.
I like
We
that.
would
I
have
like
made it
that.
happen.
Shit.
Multicultural.
Diversity.
I like having it separated to like different
like
stages.
the
I
Offspring
think
said.
that's a little better
Gotta
and
keep
more
'em
like what the
separated.
festival is about.
Yes.
Um,
Now the 710 Cup was ultimately a competition for hash.
and I didn't get to try any of like. the
I got to
winners.
try
Did
some
you
of
try
it.
Some of the
Yes,
winners?
I tried the Turpex Amnesia Haze, which was delicious. I had Vernon's entry all week because I was fortunate enough to kind of room with Vernon and be with
Right
him
on.
for a couple of the days. Vern Phillips RX is an awesome dude. I just want to let everyone
Big
know
shouts
Vern is
out,
an
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, he is for
Phillips
sure.
RX.
Very cool. And I got to try. I tried Brutal Bees.
Oh, I tried Brutal Bee.
Yeah,
Brutal
I tried
Bee was
Brutal
that
Bee.
Beyond
Brutal
Wow.
Bee is the
I had
homie.
his grape SFV, which was delicious.
The Spoiled brand that they
Yeah,
were.
the
I
Spoiled.
think their shit is tight.
Yeah, I
That's
like it.
a fucking awesome logo. I want to see a lot more from that.
Yeah, the spoiled
And
is cool.
Justin is just the coolest dude
Justin is
ever.
spoiled, right?
Yeah, Justin is Brutal Bee.
Brutal Bee, and then there's the other guy who's spoiled, Franco or
Yeah, I forget the other guy's name.
whatever. Well, they're cool people.
He's cool too, for sure.
Yes. Well, the winners of the 710 Cup are in my hand right here. Do you guys care about them? Do you want to know who won?
Yeah, read it. Go ahead.
Okay.
If you would, please.
So it was separated between Shatter and Butter, and the Shatter and Butter categories were separated between Indicas and Sativas.
It was very confusing.
And then they also had a best terps in each category also. So
Right.
there was the best overall and the best terps, which is flavor. The one that had the best flavor. Not necessarily.
I
it was the
understand
best
that
one.
now. When I was watching, I had no idea what was
Okay.
going on.
Yeah, they didn't really explain anything when they were up there. It was Dougie and Ruga just chilling
People
out.
were stoked though. People were damn near
I
crying.
was like, why the fuck am I high? We just ate a shitload of edibles.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Sativa
Nigga started
Shatter.
sick.
Third place for Sativa Shatter was Stay Concentrated with their Edgewater OG. I don't think I tried that one, but I had some
I did
Stay
not.
Concentrated stuff. They're cool people. I like the Stay Concentrated. Second place, Sativa Shatter was the Tangy by the Clinic.
I believe we
The
are
clinic.
familiar with that strain.
And the first place, Sativa, was Turpex with their Lemon Amnesia.
Now I tried that
I got to
previously,
try that. Yeah,
but
it's
I didn't
good.
try that at
Lemon's the new Tange.
Lemon is the new tan.
Seems like a lot of people are on the lemon.
Lemon is old, bro.
I
Like
know, but
in
I'm just saying
Amsterdam,
as far
lemon
as
has been the
hype and
flavor for
trend.
like a
That's been
long
for a
time.
long time.
Yeah.
Indica Shatter. Oh,
So-
best
no,
Sativa.
you know what? Lemon is what they're trying to push on you to be the new Tange.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's just putting the lemon out.
I
again.
like lemon. I like amnesia a lot.
I like the
so-
piney. I like that piney
Me
more
too, bro.
fucking.
Lemon
Yeah,
is
I
tiny.
prefer a fruity flavor.
I want to like smoke
to
a
a
Christmas
lemony
tree,
flavor
like for
personally.
real. I want to get that super pine fresh.
You want to smoke Christmas trees?
Yes, I want that Christmas tree
Pine.
shatter.
Pine Sol?
That real sap.
That
Yes.
super
Pine
piney.
Sol?
Yes, that
That
fucking
cleaner.
Some pledge?
that clean. Yes,
that
the
pledge, that
bleach.
wood
Jack's
pledge cleaner?
cleaner.
Yes, that
lemon
Jack.
pledge? Or
That snowcap. Yes,
Ooh.
train wreck. That's super shit.
All right, all right.
All right, best Sativa Shatter Terps was a Tangy, of course, by the Clinic. Congratulations. Indica Shatter. Third place, Indica Gold Coast Extracts with the White Walker OG. Second place was Growing Kitchen's Great God Nug Run.
Now, I think I might have tried that.
The Growing Kitchen. I think I had that too at the Dabs of Denver. The first
Is that
place.
Chem James? Is that the?
I don't know. It doesn't say.
I think I tried some of his stuff.
First place Indica Shatter is Spoiled Brutal Bee Extracts with their
the homie.
SFV Purple OG Nug
I
Run.
was so happy for him.
Yes, that shit
Can't
was
go wrong
good.
with the
And
SFV.
that one also won the best terps, was that one. From Spoiled Brutal Bees. So
Awesome.
congratulations to them. And I know you can get that. I think they're Gold Pedal Delivery or something. If y'all in the Inland Empire, I'll give them a
Now, was the
shameless
best
plug.
terps the highest terps as far as testing, or was that like they all just were like, yo, dog, that's the best
That's
terps?
a very good question, Jeremy, and I'm sure we could figure out the answer in the near future, but unfortunately I don't have that real answer. I could bullshit you and be like, oh, they probably took overall score of the best terp voting.
Come on, I thought you were
because-
in on the inside
Okay,
info.
because I saw one of the judging sheets and saw what they have to vote for. It's basically appearance, smell, taste, effect, you know, overall.
Sounds familiar.
So they probably took
Very
the terps. So they probably took the total terps of each one and added those up, and the total number of terps is probably what gave them first place. But
was
I
there
could
a
be
pre and a
assuming
post?
shit. Huh?
Was there a pre and a post?
That's
No.
too hilarious.
I think it's all include like
Like,
first
you know,
appearance, yeah,
Yeah.
Smell, look at it, everything, and then
Regardless
you taste
of
it
whether
and-
there was one or was
or
it,
how it looks
that's
after a
just how
day
it
in the
is.
sun, or if it stays stable,
yeah.
or if it splatters.
Slap
Any
slice?
notes? Yes, it burned
did-
my thumb.
Did they do a blind tasting? Because I remember when this was told to me by Doug, he told me that they were going to blindfold people and have them taste.
Well,
for
they're
best
bullshitting
terp.
because I don't want to be
bullshitting.
blindfolded to smoke anything. I want to see what the fuck you're putting on my nail. I don't want none of this
What if
black
it jumps
tar
out?
bullshit.
I thought it was a
Put
great
some-
idea.
Some black sap on
All
the
right,
nail.
Sativa Wax. Third place, Sativa Wax was the Meta Brothers Collective with their Colorado Girl. Ooh.
Yeah, yeah.
Second place was Mahatma with their Trainwreck. Ooh, that was probably good.
I saw those people around.
Well, they had a guy with a backpack that just had a
they make
Mahatma
rice?
banner. Maybe. First place, Sativa Wax Advanced Medical Alternative with their South African Durban Poison, and that also won the best terps for the
Sounds
Sativa Wax.
delicious, right?
Durban Poison, African Durban Poison,
Sounds voluptuous.
Indica
Sounds painfully
Wax.
lethal.
Indica Wax. Third place, Indica Wax. Our good buddy Green Thumb Danny with his Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm sunny for him too.
I thought we were going to Magic Mountain today, Dick.
Yeah, what happened to that guy? Where's he at?
I
Did
know,
you-
we're
did you
going
get a
on
hold of
Monday.
him?
We're doing
Oh,
the
that's
podcast
right,
for
that's
our
right.
people. Everyone
Fun day.
Everyone was wondering what's
Monday.
up with the podcast, so
We were just on vacation.
we were here. We don't know when we're gonna do another one, so enjoy this one while you can, bitch.
Big shouts out to Green Thumb Danny, though.
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
place.
He was so stoked.
Yeah, he was super happy.
It was great.
Well, he loves Dougie, so he's happy.
yeah.
Second place, Indica Wax is another good buddy of ours, is Phillips RX with his OG Kush
Yeah.
Let the burn. Got the smoke out of his Darby torch tube
Hey,
too.
that's a sick ass rig, bro.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty
Oh,
dope.
shit.
It's a dope rig. I just like how
Much
the torch
love.
comes out of the middle of the donut. It's dope.
Nah,
Much love
Yep.
to Phillips RX.
It's
Much
I
on
love.
guess
our
I should
IG.
wait till the end. But do you find it funny that like even with 70 entries, like the same people kind of seem to be winning this event?
Well, I heard some of those.
Yeah.
I heard some of those entries were very horrible, and they kind of asked.
Well,
some
yeah,
people-
that's kinda what
they
I
asked. They
expect.
kind of approached some people like, "Hey, can you enter because we don't want to be embarrassed
Oh, I'm
by
not-
these entries."
I'm not saying that it's a conspiracy.
because this is Colorado,
I'm
and it's
just
the first
saying.
ever. It's the first ever cup that anyone can enter. So you
But
have Joe
also,
Schmo from Garage
That's
Grow.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah,
they
I
had
know.
just regular ass people.
Joe
like,
Schmo Garage
fools
Grow
that be blowing themselves up and shit.
in garages.
Yeah.
I got that. I saw some black mold and tar and shit. I saw
Uh-oh.
that.
Oh.
First place, Indica Wax.
Real Earl.
707 OG Bubba by Nebula Extracts. Woo.
Nice. The 707.
And the best terps went to Green Thumb Danny with his Wi-Fi.
What?
Again.
And he was third
Delicious.
place. He didn't get well, he better have some of that
Yeah.
shit on Monday when we go
Well,
to
he
Six
better.
Flags,
He
motherfucker.
He better.
We're going to be dabbing all up in the lines
Do you
for
hear
Full
that?
Throttle and Death to Doom
Good
drop.
for him.
You're gonna load up the vape pen and take dabs in the car.
I will wait in line with you guys for the drop of Doom, but I probably won't go on.
You're gonna go on it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dude, I tell you,
exactly.
last time they escorted me and him to the front of the line because he wasn't gonna go on. He was almost
They
Crying.
escorted me.
So I go with the ride operator.
I've been to Six Flags
Pulled him to
over
the
a dozen
front.
times, and I haven't been on that ride. And then they noticed me, and they escorted me to the front to make sure I didn't pass it up this time.
Yep.
Because if I wait in line, the anxiety builds up, and I get more stressed out. It's a 420-foot free fall drop at 95 miles an hour.
Yep.
And the fucking ride sways when you're up
R.I.P.
top, and another ride
R.I.P.
goes at the same time.
How many
Fuck
people
that
have
shit.
died? How many?
0.
Oh, okay.
All right,
It's not
CBD
that bad,
awards.
not that
CBD
bad.
awards. Third place, CBD goes to our buddies Stay Concentrated with their Crypto Nug Run. Ooh, second place goes to our good buddies Stay Concentrated with their Pre-03 Kobe Nug Run. Woo! And the first place goes to for CBDs, which will just put your ass to sleep and not make you feel your body.
Your ass will be grass.
Greenworks
Narcotics.
by Steel Rollin'. R4 Nug Run. That's
Steel
what we're on. The
Rollin'.
R4. You guys ever have the R4? Never even heard of an R4.
No.
Never
Sounds
heard
like
of
a
it.
gun to me. Hey, yo, I got that new R4, yo.
Yo,
I
well,
thought it was like R2D2's cousin.
We'll pack it up and ship it this way.
All right, and of course, you know, the 710 Cup wouldn't be a 710 Cup without non-solvent, without regular good old hash, you know, the shit that our
Oh, hash.
good old
hash.
ancestors from 3,000 years ago have been smoking.
Solventless? Is that off?
Non-solvent. Do you call it solventless or non-solventless?
I still call it solventless because Nick
What's the
Steve's
difference
a
between
homie.
non-solvent and solventless?
There's no difference.
Okay.
What's the difference between that and hash?
Nick is a clever guy, and he created a term that was really, really
Okay,
good.
well, this is water hash. Best hash made with water in a bubble bag.
Perfect.
Okay, this is bubble bag. This is good old clear dome full melt. You guys remember that CDFM? This is what this is. Okay, I don't care. You call it ice wax, solventless, non-solvent, fucking full melt, CDFM, FMCD, whatever the fuck you call it. This is bubble bag hash. All right,
Got
thanks
you.
to Mila.
Thank you very much, by the way.
Or
did
whoever
Rambo
she
call
learned
out?
it from.
I forgot. But yeah,
What his name? No, whatever.
Brett's
Okay.
dude.
Third place, non-solvent, and nicotine didn't enter. He was a judge, just so everyone knows.
Yeah.
Okay. Third place was Infinite Wellness. That's all it says.
Infinite wellness.
Yes. So you will
We
be
don't know
wellness
you.
forever.
Infinity.
You'll be well forever. Second place was Boutique Del Sol's Jeffrey Hager's Death Star.
Aha! That's a great strain.
Almost.
I heard there was only about 11 entries of the non-solvent category, so they combined indicas and sativas to just
I
make it
wondered
one
that,
category
actually.
because they didn't make a lot. Now they're talking about doing an only non-solvent cup, which will be rather interesting.
How many more cups
Well,
can they
that'd be
develop
cool.
from something?
First place non-solvent. What was that?
So how many more cups can they develop from something?
Don't
It'd be a
ask.
cup
Every
of
weekend you can have a
glass, it'd
cup
be
full.
I mean, it'd
There's
be cool.
there's already
It'd be
glass
cool.
competitions. You have DFO. You have
That'd be
That's
pretty
the
champs.
cool.
Beyond Boro concept is that we're gonna do different kinds of competitions. You know, it's
That'd be
not
pretty
always gonna
cool.
be the same.
See, that's why the Olympics was cool because it was a competition amongst all the smokers. You think you could smoke the gram the fastest? Fool, prove it.
Oh, you think you can smoke? Here's this shitty hash.
Hell yeah, smoke the shitty hash.
Shit, I can cough louder than you.
Yep. We're going for the first person to collapse a lung.
Oh.
First place, non-solvent.
First place.
That's our
Collapse
category.
a lung.
Who can collapse a lung first?
Big
Guido
Guido wins.
purge shit. We didn't even purge it. Just straight out of the Pyrex dish. Fuck that. We didn't even fucking filter it. BHO tar.
You just blast right onto the nail.
Exactly, blast right onto the
Blast.
nail. Who gives a shit? And they
Kids,
gotta
don't do
hold
it,
it.
please. We're just joking. Don't do this. Don't even try joking around. If you do, videotape it. But please, don't do it. Don't.
Hashtag the podcast.
We tell you, don't do it. First place non-solvent was God's Green Earth Inc. with their AFGU.
Ooh, I like AFGU.
AFGU. And the best chirps was the Death Star with the Boutique Del Sol
Yeah.
Death Star.
See, I think it's kind of interesting that not always the first place one is winning best chirps. I wonder
Flavor
how they
doesn't always
decided
get
on
you
that.
high. Tansy
Yeah.
doesn't get me high at all, but it tastes great.
No,
Yeah.
you know what? None of the winners at Beyond Boro were the best chirps. You know.
I like terps. I'd rather smoke terps. I'd have terps all day. Terps are amazing. Now when we got isolate
Terps all day.
But
So
it's
you
just-
got more results there, don't you?
For what?
Isn't there an overall winner of the overall?
Is there?
The grand prize.
Because I remember who won the overall winner of the overall.
Who won the overall winner?
Oh,
of
let
the
me guess who
overall?
won overall.
So
It doesn't have an overall winner, but can I guess who won overall?
Go for it.
Turfex.
Turpex.
I had a feeling.
Winner.
It was Amnesia Haze, right?
I don't
The
remember the
lemon
strain that
amnesia.
won overall, but I think that it is. Yeah.
Did you try? Now that's Magweedo, right? Is he a part
I
of
don't know if
Turfex?
I'm at liberty to say these things.
Because he gave me a Turfex shirt. Well, Magweedo's homie too. I like Magweedo. He had
peeps.
he had his huge slab on him. Did you see his slab?
Yeah,
pendant?
the glass slab.
I like
that.
that.
Was dope.
I
Yeah.
like that.
You
I
know-
inspired that one.
you
Or
know-
Chubbs did.
Manny has a slab pendant, but it's like a huge
It's just a
Stab
glob.
Wars slab glob. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's like something you
It's
would
like
hit.
a pendant that melted.
Whereas
Yeah.
Magweedo has an actual like parchment
Slab that
paper
was
slab.
just
Like
Yeah,
down.
yeah, exactly. So that kind of goes on to what you were saying, like how kind of in the last year or so,
Doing
people
big
have been
things.
taking all these pictures of their slabs just with their hand
Damn it.
holding the slab to show how shatter it is
Yes.
and how see-through it is.
And those are all personal runs. I just want to let people know because all of these people want these amazing ass slabs and like, oh, how could I get that?
Some
Look,
are personal runs.
most of those things that
Most
people show
are.
on Instagram
Speaking
and
about
Facebook
stuff.
and all those like flossy ass like yellow, clear, transparent, amber, honey shit. Those ones are like personal stashes runs. You guys, you know, it sucks that they
Man,
floss like
That's
that,
my
but
shit.
It's the truth. What you're gonna
You
end up
just know
getting.
the wrong people, my friend.
No, I'm not talking about that. I ain't talking about.
I mean, that's what I buy. I buy head stash. I go to fucking my boys over there at West Coast Cure and be like,
What
what
is
you
head-
smoking
like-
on my nugget?
Some of those are clearly over like an ounce or two.
Yes, they are nice.
Is that still personal?
Yes.
Still consider that personal?
I-
An ounce? Yeah.
Dude,
I
an
would
ounce
consider
will
an
last
ounce.
us here like probably a week. Shit.
If that.
Have you seen our IG?
Shorter than that.
You've
an
seen the
ounce?
the dabs these guys take? These fools are
Oh, yeah,
retarded
for
with
sure.
it. Like they do gram globs on the regular
Dude,
now.
have you seen how big globs my boy Jay takes?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Like gram globs are normal here with these
Yeah,
guys.
pan the
All right,
camera
so
over to Jay.
accounting for
Yeah.
Like I'm still on like the .05s and shit. You know, give me
Yeah,
a .2, I'm dead.
me too.
You know, a .2, I'm like fuck, you're killing me,
Yeah,
Small.
exactly.
Like fuck this shit.
I don't know. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
But these
I
guys
can
are
take bigger
doing.
dabs in Denver. Did you notice that?
You did?
I can.
The air's thinner.
Yeah,
I felt it.
it's weird.
I think because I breathe so much smoke, I can feel the difference in air texture. Like out here in LA, the air is very thick.
At first I thought it was the dabs, and then somebody I know brought some back from Denver. And I couldn't do as big a dabs with the same one that I had over there.
See, I wanted
as
to
over
do
here.
that, but I was so scared. I'm such a pussy.
Hey,
We'll
you
bring something back.
Yeah, I had some
Oh,
bomb
come
lemon
on.
G
You should have
runs.
keistered it, fool.
Oh
You
man,
should put it in your hand
You
or
gotta
something.
holler
I
at
just
me.
ended
Stash
up smoking
bucket
it all.
store.
I just took big ass
should have
dabs.
keistered the shit out of it, homie. Like,
I ended up finding some sweet stones in my bag though,
Yeah, a
which
little
was
Neil's
pretty cool.
corn.
Found some
Manny.
sweet stone suckets.
oh, I love the sweet stone stuff.
Yeah, I
That stuff
found
is super delicious.
that was cool.
those gummies are bomb from them, dude.
Yeah, they collab
Fuck,
with Emers. They have
man.
these Yoda head gummies and these
They're bomb, dude.
they have some amazing
Super
collabs now.
delicious.
It's
Yeah.
it's dope how every single aspect of this industry is collabing. Like you have a torch guy and an edible guy collabing to make these artistic edibles.
Two great
Yeah.
minds
You know
think
what I'm
alike.
saying?
Emerge actually customized his email too, right?
Yeah, he
Threw all over it?
customizes actual emails. Like you could give him your email and he'll customize all the black part. He'll take that off
Oh,
and paint
tight.
it all for you. There's a lot of electronic nails out there now too. I know that
Yeah.
he did one for Dabvinu, electric Dabvinu or whatever it was.
There's a lot of them, and I've seen people having problems all day long. With
What's the
certain
coil?
ones. Yeah, they were like running back and forth, being like,
Did
"Oh,
you see the quartzy nail?
oh yeah, I've hit out of that one for sure."
That one, I like the flavor out of that one.
I like it, but like for me, I like these events just confirm to me that I don't like the e-nail. As far as I'm concerned, that is fail tech. It needs some improvement. Sorry.
Okay, this
You
is
sound like Task.
this is what
I
I
like that shit though.
Task is real cool too. I got to hang out with Task
Task
a lot
said the
too.
same shit last time. Like, oh,
This
don't
is-
buy it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
no, dude.
This
I
is the thing
still
about
want
the
one.
email. This is what I like about the email. When it works, is that it stays on is you can constantly just go and dab it, not worry about a hot dome, not worry about burning your fingers, not worry about ring around the
Well, you
table.
still burn yourself if you reach for some shit over it.
Yeah, that's when you're
Across the
clumsy.
table,
and everyone
yeah.
get those
I'm
emails.
not down with the dabs I get off it.
You don't like the flavor?
You gotta, you know what? there is a technique to it. You do have to dab it. You can't slam a fat glob on there. You gotta fucking dab that shit, dude, because it'll
I'm
get...
sitting there milking it for like forever, and then I let it go, and it's
still smokes.
smoking, and I've got like a decent dab, but not the best ever.
What's your favorite way to consume oil?
Dude, any regular dabbing method that is not electronic.
So you like a titanium nail
Yeah,
or quartz?
basically, I like both those things. I can deal with the quartz. I don't necessarily feel like I get a better flavor off the quartz than I do the titanium. If anything, I might feel the opposite way. I might feel like I get a better flavor from the titanium.
Now, what do you feel if people will say that smoking off metals is bad for you, even if it is titanium?
Well, they're right, but you know,
They're right. I'm still gonna fuck myself up.
ultimately, I think that we're taking precautions to make it as not bad as possible. All the things that I smoke through go through a filtered water process, you know, and like,
You filter your shit after you get it?
no, you know, after I dab it, it goes through the water, right?
Yeah.
You know, and
If
I
you're
just
taking
feel
a
like
filtered hit, if you're not
I'm
taking a dry
waiting
piece.
it to cool down till it's not orangey hot. I'm dabbing it to where it's evaporating fully. It's not like pooling up and sitting on my nail, but it's cool enough that it's not like it's not carrying metals with it. It's unlikely. I think that very soon we're gonna have lab analysis on that, and it's not gonna.
I think they're already
Come through.
conducting it right now, and they're already trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, because this whole 710 craze is erupting rather fast. It's been...
Did you
It's
see
exploding.
the
Look.
video, the Vice video?
Yes, I saw that. Who is that guy? What is that? He's...
It's for HBO.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a show on HBO,
Yep.
and he is a segment, or is it an actual
I
show?
guess. It was explained to me by Big D,
Yeah, because...
and it's a segment, or it's like a series, like kind of like an underground thing that they do.
Right.
And he goes to different like things and checks out different stuff.
Cool.
And-
Yeah, he was at the 710 Cup.
Yeah. He was over at the. He was supposed to be at the Secret Cup. I don't know if he actually made it or not.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
He did the High Times event, and then you saw all that on the video for Vice. And he went over to see Dan's lab.
yeah.
Pretty
Yeah, I saw
amazing.
that. Yeah, it's crazy to see the actual
Personally,
attention
that's
that this is
terrifying
getting.
to me. I am aware of the Canadian video where our drug czar said that they're gonna let all these people do the legal thing until they have a lot of money, and then he's gonna bust them all.
That's fucked up.
So like
Well,
a lot of people are putting their necks out, and it's really
They're
really
meeting with the Mexican
courageous.
president too
Yeah.
today.
It's crazy. Vicente Fox. It's crazy what's going on, man. But we'll see what happens. I mean, we're here. The podcast is here just to let you know, keep it going, keep y'all informed,
Yeah, absolutely.
let everyone know what's going on. I want to thank y'all for coming through and just chilling out with us on the podcast.
Thanks
This
for the
very
dab,
special
dude.
secret session that we have. Just let the
Yeah.
podcast audience know too. You know, stay tuned. We might just be doing random shows throughout the week. If we do shows, we may not. Just stay tuned.
We're just gonna change the days around a little bit. That's all.
We'll still be here. Just, you know, follow us on the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter. We're still on there. You can follow our personal accounts as well if you'd like. It's awesome doing the podcast. I love being involved in this industry and community, meeting all these people and being in the forefront and just seeing the evolution of this industry. I feel like, you know, dabbing, when we started dabbing on the podcast 2, 3, 4 years ago, it was like the first time that we've seen it, and I feel like it was the first time a lot of other people have seen it. So we're just here trying to just get it going, make it happen. Thank you, Manny Blunts, for making this happen.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yeah.
Rig rags, get your rig rags, customized rig rags.
Yeah, rig rags.
Check out David Davin on
Check me
Instagram.
out. Follow me. If not,
Thanks, Cushy
Not a big
Candy,
deal.
for the munchies.
dude,
Thanks for everybody for
Kush
everything.
Candies is the #1 candy. I love this.
Yeah,
So
they were very
delicious.
delicious.
So
Hello,
delicious.
Candy.
Yes, follow everyone on Instagram. We are the podcast. It's Adam Ill,
Yeah.
Manny
Killing
Blunts.
Manny Blunts.
We are making it happen. So, if you have any questions, concerns, emails, if you want us to be a part of your company, hit us up, stingystoner@gmail.com. It's stingystoner@gmail.com. We will make it happen. We're out like all around.